Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Princes of the Apocalypse, episode 28. When we had last left our adventurers, they had come over the hills in the Desserin Valley and over this one particular hill near Scarlet Moon Hall, where they saw a battle brewing. A battle between the forces of Waterdeep and the Fire Cult. And right at the beginning of that battle, the leaders of the battle met in the center, tried to come up with an option other than fighting, and instead, the commander of the Waterdavian forces just shanked the commander of the Fire Cult forces, and all chaos broke out, especially when the Flaming Fist mercenaries turned on the Waterdavians. You guys made your way around the battle, snuck your way into Scarlet Moon Hall, down into the Fire Temple, and further down, deep into the Node of Elemental Evil Fire. There, after breaking the mechanism that raises and lowers the stones out of the lava...
It was an accident.
You made your way around a bridge where you discovered a fire giant blocking your way. You craftily knocked him into the lava, but unfortunately, it appears that fire giants are immune to fire damage, and he climbed out, his armor having burned away, his sword, also fireproof, that he slammed up onto the bridge and climbed up as you're about to fight a giant, naked fire giant.
We are now rated NC-17.
Beware its flaming balls.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Alright, and I'm going to reuse your guys' initiative from last time. I've got it all up in the tracker already. He has used his turn to clamber up. He put his hands came up, the sword he set there. He pulled himself up onto the bridge, picked up his sword. No, you don't. Oh, yeah, you need to roll.
I was like, I'm not on there. Let me just roll really quick.
And right about the same time, an owl just sort of, flew in behind the giant on the far side of the bridge and did one of those really cool Animorph style flying, suddenly walking, and it's Emerald. Like the cover of an Animorphs book.
What do I keep calling Emerald instead of Emerald?
Asshole,
No.
arrogant.
The guy from Witcher 3.
Yeah,
Imrith?
blanking. I'll think of it later.
This was Avalok.
Avalok! That was it. Thanks, Jake.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll just try to call you Emerald now.
Alright, so you guys are now, you're in an area of the bridge which is maybe 6 or 7 feet wide. You're all over there on that side of the bridge. On either end of the bridge, lava. Between you guys and the way you came, where Emerald is, the giant, naked fire giant.
So he's blocking our path?
He is blocking the path of the way you came. You're still, you can still go forward across the lava. But he looks pretty pissed.
Understandably.
We're just on a walkway, though, right?
Yeah, it's a bridge, sort of. It's a walkway across the lava.
I mean, I'm not first in the initiative, so I'm not going to say anything. I can shout out of turn, though.
Also, Theo can fly.
I can fly. I would assume I'm still flying, because remember I did the croquet thing, and then that's what got him in the thing?
Mm-hmm.
Which was great. Super worth.
Oh yeah, that was pretty sick.
Yeah, I'm going to take one look at that and be like, run!
I'm turning into evolved stage Pharaoh.
There you go. Very good.
Spider-Man 3, Pharaoh.
Sindrin, you're up.
Syndrome.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Syndra's like, shit. Fire doesn't work.
Well,
No, I don't know if a giant's a humanoid or not.
Depends on the edition.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna hope he's a humanoid, and I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
if it was Star Trek, I would call him a humanoid.
Okay.
However,
No.
they're not technically humanoid? But that's dumb, because humanoid just means in the shape of a human, does it not?
That's how I feel.
yeah. Giants aren't humanoid in 5e, they are in 3.5.
Got it.
Physiology changes apparently. Woo!
All right, and then I'm gonna step back 25 feet.
The spell fizzles and you run 25 feet. That'll get you over to the edge of the wall. So you've now this particular room with lava is, I don't know, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60-ish feet long. You know, the bridge is about that. And so you're now at the far end of the bridge against the wall. The walkway sort of turns left and hugs the wall as it gets narrower and narrower and heads. It's sort of steamy and smoky, so it's a little hard to see, but it sort of heads that way as it curves, reaches the bridge reaches across the lava and then curves as it hits the wall.
Is that where we're like trying to get to right now?
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Cool. Dirk.
I need to concentrate, or Theo can't fly anymore.
Oh snap!
So
Fly concentration?
It is.
Can you dash and concentrate?
Can I?
Or not dash, but like run multiple movement and concentrate.
If I lose concentration, Theo loses the ability to fly.
The only thing that means is you can't cast another concentration spell or don't get hit too hard.
Yeah.
Right?
You don't have to spend an action to concentrate.
Oh, okay. So
Just don't get hit.
I'm going to increase my distance between me and this giant as much as I can.
Cool. So you can catch right up with Sindrin, basically, and you're now fully across the bridge and against the back wall of this cavern.
There's like an opening right at the other end side of the bridge.
No, not an opening.
No,
The same
really
walkway that forms the bridge hits the wall and turns and hugs the wall as it travels a little further into the room, into the sort of the more smoky part of the room.
I'm gonna say, Theo, get Emerald.
Is Emerald still an owl?
No.
No, Emerald
Oh yeah,
Emerald
he's
is
an animorph thing. That's right.
in the hallway from before on the far side of this fire giant. Theo, it is your turn.
I heard what Dirk said, and I sigh. And then I'm gonna I want to zoom over to where Emerald is.
So you can fly pretty wide around the fire giant, but
I have 60, so it's far.
yeah, but he's
All I want to do on my turn, let me just say what my intention is, and you can tell me if it works or not, and what to roll. But my intention is to zoom to Emerald, pick him up like this under the armpits, and then just zoom away toward where Sindrin and Dirk are.
So I'm going to give you two options here.
Okay.
If you sort of go, a little bit around the fire giant, you'll get to Emerald this turn, but the fire giant, you're going to be in reach of his sword. If you want to go far enough around the fire giant, he's got his sword, it's a big old great sword, it's long. If you're going to go that far around, you're not quite going to make it to Emerald this turn.
How far away is Emerald? I thought he was close.
He's on the far side of the bridge, yeah, Ben.
But how... Yeah.
I can just cast flying myself.
Wait, hold on.
Theo doesn't know that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I don't know that. So
Go ahead, Brandon.
Didn't I blind this giant? And is it still blind?
You did blind this giant. It's been enough rounds that wore off, I do believe.
Snickety snack snap. I'm sorry. I'm gonna...
I'm flattered that you guys care about me this much, though. Really.
I do. You irritate me, but I'm gonna do what Dirk said. But yeah, I'm gonna fly cautiously. I'm gonna use the cautious path toward Emerald.
Okay. So you veer to the right, you're over the lava, and when you stop your turn, you're still over the lava. You're not quite at Emerald, but you're definitely out of the range of this fire giant's ability to swing.
Wait. Oh, can I also yell at the fire giant?
Sure.
You're so ugly! Just wanna...
That's mean, Theo. That's about his
Theo
appearance.
just flies around and he just points and laughs.
All
I
right.
just want to distract him and not have him hurt like Sindrin or someone.
Pharaoh.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon next to him and get that thing swinging. And also I'll cast Sacred Flame on it.
Nice.
Nice.
I need to open my dice bag. Urgh.
It's fire, but it burns instead.
It's
Take a
the
look at
four-
that dice bag. It's the one he's got.
It's the only one I've got. just at my desk. I've got a lot of other dice bags, but they're not at my desk.
No more singing.
On the board.
He fails. So that is 15 damage.
Dang.
Radiant damage from the Sacred Flame.
Cantrips, woo!
Nice.
And then does 19 hit for the quarterstaff?
19 does hit.
6 smacking damage. Oh my gosh.
Cool. Cool. And he no longer has armor, so his AC is a lot lower. The armor he was wearing before was pretty thick, but it looks like he must have pulled it off as some of it burned away, and like the leather straps holding it on burned away. And right now he's just regular fire giant skin all the way down.
It's supple.
Emerald.
Foliated.
Uncomfortable. Okay.
All the way down.
I'm gonna look up to Theo and say, "Well, come on, let's give him hell." And I'm gonna look up and cast haste on you.
Ooh.
He seems to live there already.
Does haste mean I can do double?
That's what haste does.
I have no idea what haste does in this game. Only in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's basically the same. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, your move speed is doubled. You have +2 to AC, advantage on dex saves, and you have an additional action that you can use for the purposes of attacking, dashing, disengaging, hiding, or using an object.
Damn. I feel really good.
And I'm going to then... Let me see...
Good DCB right now.
However,
Yeah.
when haste wears off, you become lethargic.
Yeah, you are... You feel pretty like, oh god, that feels for a while, but it's worth it.
It's like 5 hour
And
energy.
then, yeah, exactly. And then about how far away is Theo from me?
Theo's,
I'm close.
to 30 feet-ish. But, you know, over the lava.
30 feet-ish? Okay, yeah. How far away is the giant from me?
30 feet-ish.
Okay, these are important questions. I will use my bonus action and... No, never mind. That's my turn.
Cool.
I'm just going to wait for Theo to grab me. Because Theo's fast now.
Yeah.
It's now the giant's turn. And he's gonna clamber forward, swinging in the breeze, and take his big ol' great sword and swing in a big ol' swing at Sindrin. He's actually advancing down the bridge towards you. The bridge is narrowing, and so he's like turned sideways, and he's got a really narrow stance to fit on the bridge because he's huge. But he gets just within reach, and he's gonna swing his great sword at you. That is most definitely going to hit you. And it does a fuck ton, 28 slashing damage.
Shit.
Is it fire-based or no?
No, it is just slashing damage.
Holy shit.
It is just a very, very large great sword.
It's hot and would do some fire damage, except I don't want to murder you all.
Well, I mean,
Also, he wouldn't take it, though.
I don't want any DM Armageddon from the,
It was
Audience loves
foretold.
I mean, go for it. We reap what we sow.
and then he's going to swing again, this time aiming at Dirk.
Oh.
And although mechanically it's 2 rolls, that's a nat 1, it's gonna miss. I would say mechanically it's 2 rolls, in narratively it's just one giant cleave of this humongous greatsword. But Dirk just hits the deck.
I do the thing where I like sink my head into my armor like a turtle. Because Dirk is a
Scooby-Doo style.
cartoon.
Alright, and Aridin.
Yes. quick tidbit of information, let you into Alex's life. I just found out I have a giant assignment due tomorrow morning, as well as 2 essays that I've been writing that aren't done, as well as a midterm on Thursday, so I'm kind of absent-minded right now. Where is the enemy, and can I hit it with my sword?
Yes, and yes.
Wait, the enemy is yes?
The enemy.
Yes.
That's all that matters.
You can just... I kind of forgot about Aridin in positioning, and the giant sort of ran through you, so we're just going to stick you near the giant and say it's okay.
If it ran through me, then I'd like to just stick my sword up as it ran over me so I can slice him in his
Just roll a bunch of attacks.
Jake.
Boom.
Boom.
Ooh, nice. Damn.
You said my name, Lily.
Boom.
Oh, I'm just trying to have everybody be on the bright side by looking at my cat.
Yay, B.
And Aridin, go ahead and give me that one more attack of opportunity, because I forgot you were standing there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Crushing it with these rolls, Alex.
Crushing it. Absolutely crushing it.
Just call me Mark the Fighter.
Instead of being crushed. So basically when he ran past, you got a good opportunity attack between his legs.
He's vulnerable there.
Yeah. Without the armor.
A lot of weak space.
There's some GM Armageddon there.
Alright. Alright. You done. Retire that, please.
Never mind. I don't need to make that joke.
And then we'll move on. Sindrin.
Ow.
He's regretting only picking fire spells for his sorcerer.
No, I'm thinking of stuff I can do, and I'll attempt to shocking grasp him.
I'm regretting everything.
You're gonna
else.
grasp that fire giant, that naked fire giant.
Why?
Alright.
I have
Leave it alone, Jake.
To be fair, he's so short he could probably grab like a foot, and that's about it.
His toe.
I shall stub your toe.
That really hurts. It's very effective.
Yeah. Doors.
It's
Okay,
Like, why does it hurt so much?
shocking grasp. I hope this works. No, why does it immediately deal damage? Whatever. I'm gonna just roll strength since it's a range or it's a touch attack.
Cool.
It's not a strength roll. It's based on your spell attack.
Oh, so charisma, I guess.
Plus your, you know,
That's better for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool.
This does not want to roll anything for me. What the hell?
Ooh, it's really cute.
There we go. That,
All right.
Aw.
Is your proficiency bonus in there?
Not in that one. You need to add it manually. So
I just. This
So
is
what? That's actually a 15?
proficiency.
14.
Yeah, plus 3,
14?
so 14.
Then that hits.
Oh, hey, cool. And then he takes 7 lightning damage.
7 lightning damage.
Then with my bonus, I am going to cast. Well, okay. So, is there a door that people have been going through, or what?
There's no.
Are we-
Okay, so
No.
again, I'm going to describe this for the third time.
Right. It hooks.
There's a bridge that goes across the lava.
Right.
And then it turns and it hugs the wall as it travels in that direction into sort of a smokier area you can't see very well.
Okay.
Hmm.
And since I was gone, is everyone trying to fight him, or is everyone trying to run?
It's only been one round. So Theo was rushing to get Emerald. Aridin is fighting. You and Dirk are running.
Okay. I'm gonna Misty Step 30 feet in the direction that we were heading. So.
It's a good plan.
Cool. Just to keep running?
I'm
Yeah.
just getting the fuck out of his reach.
Yeah, I mean, 28 damage is no laughing matter.
Cool.
Like,
You travel 30 feet, along this pathway. It gets narrower and narrower along the wall. And as you rematerialize from your misty step, you realize that this path just narrows until it becomes nothing, and it doesn't actually lead anywhere. It's a dead end.
Okay.
luckily he's safe because only a halfling can fit in as far as he's got.
so is this room just a dead end? Is there because there's no other way out of the room?
Yes, this appears to be a complete dead end, a false
Okay.
path.
Like Theo doesn't know this. Lily is just asking because I'm confused
Yes.
about space. Okay, great. That is very helpful to me. Thank you.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna warn about the dead end.
You just shout out, "It's a dead end!"
Basically.
Alright, Dirk.
That was.
I'm
useful
going to
reconnaissance.
back up as much as I can comfortably without falling off and dying.
All the way up to where Sindrin is, alright.
And I'm going to kneel and shoot him with my crossbow.
Great. Did you skip Pharaoh, Jay?
No.
No. I'm below.
There we go.
Oh yeah, you did Sacred Flame.
I did hella smacking damage.
Sacred Flamme.
Crossbow.
All right. Yeah, you hit him.
4 damage.
Woohoo! All right, Theo.
Okay. I feel so fast. It's amazing. This Red Bull, it's the best.
Gives you wings.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay. Jake, look at my hands.
Yeah.
Kyle, or the Sindrin and Dirk are kind of over here.
Uh huh.
Other people,
Pharaoh.
Fire Giant.
Aridin.
No. Fire Giant. Emerald's like on his own though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I want to pick Emerald up like I was gonna
Yeah.
flying. Ultra mega fast. And deposit him somewhere with another person.
So yeah, you can totally fly past Emerald, pick him up, spin around. You have 120 feet of movement because of haste. Pick him up, zip around, and drop him off right next to Pharaoh on the other side of the bridge.
And then do I have enough movement to get back and hit?
Sure. Not end hit. Sorry, you used up your action to pick up Emerald.
No, but I have extra action.
You picked him up and dropped him off. That was your action.
No.
Oh, but yes, you do have your extra action from haste that you could use.
Yeah, bitch. Okay, I'm gonna hit him. Alright. Warhammer time. Because I'm afraid that my axe won't do anything.
Set your drop down A
I
with
did
B.
set it.
That hits.
It's literally just ignoring it. Whatever. It's fine. That time it works. I don't understand. Alright, whatever.
Nice. Fly at him and you give him a big ol' smack.
That's all I can do, right?
Yeah.
Unless I action surge.
Didn't you try to do that?
You told me last time that it was canceled. I literally rewatched the stream with you today.
Okay.
Because that was the whole thing where we didn't realize that he had disadvantage from
Sure.
the blindness.
Sure.
Okay, whatever. You specifically said that I didn't use it.
Sure. It was 2 weeks ago. I don't
I'm a
remember.
rule follower, and I'm just telling you that I'm following
Take
the
the
rules.
deal.
It was 2 weeks ago. Go for it.
Our loyal fans can check, and they'll know I'm right.
Do I have level 5 spells?
Did you 2 weeks ago?
I mean, sure.
Don't fuck with me. If you fuck with me, you have 0 spells.
Oh.
12 doesn't hit.
12 does not hit.
21 hits.
Yeah.
The GM Armageddon.
8 damage.
Yeah, unless you want some GM Armageddon. Be honest about your spells. Alright, cool.
Did you get the 8 damage?
Yeah, I applied it.
Alright. Does he look really sad? Please say that.
Yes.
Yes, but not
Does he-
hurt.
Fiery?
Pardon?
Is he fiery? Or bloody? But I'm guessing that he's...
He looks pretty bloodied. Yeah, you guys have been whacking him pretty hard.
No,
What'd you say, smoldered?
Alright, your turn, Farrell.
The quarterstaff is going to hit. I used the wrong one last time. Spiritual staff. This one does force damage.
Force the.
Force come with the damage.
And then, none of our party's like taking a massive hit or anything, right?
Just
No,
in-
right?
Sindrin
yeah.
took a pretty massive hit.
But that's none of our
He
parties.
took a pretty massive...
I mean, he's fire culted. He's big on burn.
Evil elementals.
I'm gonna. A whole person we already know doesn't work. I'm gonna try to cast suggestion on him, and I'm going to suggest that he go to sleep.
Ooh.
Does that just make it sleep?
So, wisdom save?
Yeah.
Excellent shot.
Suggest that he take a nap.
What's the
Jacuzzi.
DC?
15.
He passes.
God damn it.
Darn. Also, I don't know
about
if
it.
you can will yourself to go to sleep, so it might not have worked, but there doesn't. That's it.
Alright. So you're still standing right in front of him.
I'll take out my shield, but yeah, that's fine.
Alright, Emerald.
I'm gonna play it cool.
Okay.
You've been deposited.
I have been to positive, and what
Right
I
next
shall
to
do-
Pharaoh.
This is fine. I'm going to. Yeah. I'm going to use. Screw it. I'll take out my scimitar and I'll spend a bonus action to enter a blade song.
Okay.
I'm the bard.
And
Battle
I
of
will.
the singing.
Yeah, and then I will use a cantrip and cast Green Flame.
Green flame.
I should do that, but I will. I'll remember to do that at some point. I'll just swing at him twice.
All right. 16 hits.
Perfect.
10 damage.
One more.
Yep. 8 damage. All right.
Perfect. And then that will be my turn.
All right. It's the giant's turn. And he's going to take that big old greatsword and swing it down at you guys. He's been, broadcasting the move during all your... Hi, why is the door open, Lo?
Just be a little quieter.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There's a blanket at the bottom of the door. That's not going to work. Hold on, guys. We're going to pause my turn because Lily's trying to hand me some delicious beer.
Difficulties.
Full
We
bore
need a-
Scotch ale.
Not
We need a
Not a
technical
sponsor.
thing that it's just B. Like playing with something.
Ugh.
I want it bad. Full bore?
All right. He's been, telegraphing this move for like 30 seconds because, he's like a Dark Souls boss. He swings it down. This is going to be right on Pharaoh and Emerald, these two. So, that's going to hit Pharaoh, I do believe. Because AC's max 18. And this one,
Sorry, that barely hits.
Emerald's going to like roll out of the way just in time. So,
The power of
Pharaoh...
singing compels me.
That is 28 damage from the slashing, and because his greatsword is still really hot from being in lava, 3 more damage. That's fire damage.
Brandon, remember when you were like, "Is anybody hurt? Seriously?" I was like, "Yeah, Syndrin. He's gonna die."
Is anyone hurt? Seriously? 1 sec, this giant's just gonna hit me with a great hammer. Really good attention to the rest of my party right now.
Not like Pharaoh heals or anything.
That's
I
what
like
get
how
right now.
Pharaoh's response to Fire Giant about to hit me is just... I'm gonna be
He
fine.
stays very calm under pressure.
Just umbrella.
It's a metal shield at least now. It used to be a wooden one. And I found that
Oh
like
shit,
took
it's
us
metal.
away.
That's bad. It's gonna keep
It's like he hits you hard, and you stumble back, like your shield barely held in, and like that was painful.
It's like that thing when you block Taurus Demon in Dark Souls 1 where your character does a backflip.
Do I get an opportunity attack, Jake, from him doing that?
No, you do not.
It's lame. Can't I just always be threatening because I'm blind?
No.
I think that would make me really threatening.
He made a regular attack.
Whatever.
The giant
Eridan?
uses his action surge and no, I'm sorry.
Can I hit it with my sword?
Yes, you can indeed. You and him are both standing in the same spot you were last time.
Fantastic. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Oh my
Just-
god.
Normally I
Special
just
happen.
nat ones you missed, but 2 nat ones in a row. He's gonna take you
I dodged
totally
the
fuck up. You open your stance the wrong way, completely open to attack, and that great sword is coming for you. 13 plus 11, yeah, that's gonna hit for
Not paying attention.
28 damage. Plus 1 fire damage. The sword is cooling off a bit.
Ow.
All is swinging through the air.
Ow.
Don't worry, no one's hurt.
Oh, it's hot. It's slightly hot, but it's also just hurts. From other things.
Look, I can see my spleen over there on the wall.
Alright, Syndrome.
Uh-huh. Goodbye, spleen.
Extreme open cavity surgery.
Why not?
Take a look at my wall spleen.
It's the only one I got.
Strength save. Oh, he's gonna pass this.
Yeah, but he's gonna get half damage, so.
Wait, lightning bolt.
Holy shit, he failed!
Wait, would that be
Why
Dex?
is lightning bolt a
Lightning
straight?
bolt is dex, not strength.
Why did that? Oh my god, this entire
Oh,
thing.
Dexy really failed.
Yeah, rewriting.
Unlimited
Why does this-
power.
What's your response to a lightning bolt?
All right.
Shit.
Yeah.
He's looking pretty bad. Like that seems to have shaken him pretty hard.
Shaken, you say?
Yes, that's a condition now. Haha.
I was gonna say, is he becoming an avalanche?
He came in like a wrecking ball.
More like a match.
Get out. Just leave, Jake.
Well, but now he's got bad blood.
Oh my god! I think B should DM. This is pathetic.
Dirk, it is your turn.
I am going to rewind my crossbow, silently curse that I don't have a bow, and shoot him again.
Doesn't Eridan have a bow?
Maybe.
Eridan has a champion's bow from the tournament.
Oh goodness.
And being distracted, I airball that. And then in frustration, I would like to shout at Theo, kick his ass! And give him Bardic Inspiration.
Cool.
Which is
As a
bonus action.
side note, last week when I was in London, Lily and I were in London, we did a day trip out to Leeds Castle.
Yeah.
And it was jousting day, which is essentially like they're having a Ren fair at
jealous.
a real castle in the UK. You know all these people with their fake Ren fair accents. You have people with like legit British accents, right? Running a Ren fair. And at one tent, they had 3 or 4 different kinds of crossbows. And they totally like they handed me one, and I got to hold the crossbow and like fiddle with all its things and figure out how it works. And they had one that like you turn the back to load, and one that
I
you
talked to the Earl,
crank to load.
the herb lady, about herbs, and I also got to see a real in-person live example of Gnarlbone, which is really cool.
What's Gnarlbone?
It's Scandinavian knitting, and they would be really offended that I called it knitting because it's different, but it's really cool.
Don't tell Scandinavians knitting if they're gnarlboning. Got it.
Exactly.
Right. Anyway, crossbows in real life, very cool. Moving on.
You like the hilarity of trying to load and fire a crossbow in a 6-second time frame now that you've loaded one?
So the people there like really knew what they were doing, and I could totally see them loading and shooting a crossbow in 6 seconds.
But not a noob.
They were legit. I couldn't.
We're level 8 though, so we're not noobs either.
Mm-mm.
But Jake is only proficient in simple weapons.
That's
The
true.
Right, I'm not proficient in crossbow. I'm proficient in laptop.
Lily is proficient in whisk and KitchenAid.
Whisk.
Alright, Theo, your turn.
Okay, I'm not gonna use my whisk this turn. I'm gonna use my whisk. I'm gonna be like, because Dirk was cheering me on. It made me feel good. Bardic Inspiration lets me add the D8.
Basically, you add a d8 to like anything.
Oh, okay. Well, let me. Oh, I get to re-roll because if I roll a 1 or a 2, that's my regular thing. That's great weapon fighting.
Alright.
Oh!
And
Crit.
it's good. Nice
Okay.
feint.
Well, that was.
Yeah, you pretend like you're gonna miss, and that opens him up, and then you just get him right there. Great feint.
I see.
Kitty.
So that was the first one.
You don't need a second one, because
No!
that you get him right in his GM Armageddon, and he is down and out for the count.
Why do you have to do this to me?
You get him right in his magma balls.
I feel
His
so.
red Magmadon, his GM Armageddon. And he falls to the bridge, and then because the bridge is too narrow to hold him, the weight of his body pulls him back into the lava, and he slinks down into the lava, dead.
Well, I feel really hasty and bardically inspired still, and I'm a little bit sad that there's not more.
Theo, you're gonna want to land. In about 40 seconds or so, you're not going to feel so great.
Okay, but I feel great right now.
No, trust me, I promise.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna zoom over to where Syndrin is and be like, "Hey, I see you're really badly singed. How do we get out of here?"
Not that way.
Shit. Okay. Can I pick you up and go back to how we came in?
I can walk too.
Yeah, I know, but it's really far and you're really slow, and I can fly. And I'm so fast. Can you see how fast I was? I'm so fast.
And Theo falls into the lava.
No, I'm literally by Kyle.
Alright, you fall onto the
I
ground
said
next to
I was by
Syndrin.
Syndrin. We're talking.
It's been 40 seconds. You're
Oh,
flying
okay,
into.
whatever. I'll
Fly and haste both were off.
I'll fall down. That's fine. You want me to take falling damage?
And you feel really tired.
Want me to take falling damage?
All of a sudden, no, you're okay, but you just feel like
But you do look like Sylvester Stallone.
you look like Sylvester.
You mean the screen portrait?
Did. That's why he looks like that.
I didn't know that though. So I'm sorry, Sylvester Stallone. My bad. That was
really
Hit.
Okay, I'm tired. Stop saying it because I'm really tired in real life.
Sorry.
I have some jet lag recovery I'm working on.
Not allowed to be tired.
No, I'm trying. Trying really
You're
hard.
really hypergenically awake.
What?
Your eyes worn off.
Alright.
Is that what haste is? It's just getting high on magic.
Basically,
So you're better at everything. Like that makes
Basically,
sense.
it's just
you take
pure
you
magic.
take arcane speed.
You just
I don't know why.
You go to the back room and do some mana.
Oh, man.
Do you roll up a gold piece?
Do I look like a jump kick? Ask somebody else.
How do you do that?
Alright.
Or do you just mash up the mana crystals with the gold piece?
So this bridge is very clearly a dead end as you guys are looking at it now. The bridge goes across, snakes over by the edge of the wall until it just narrows into nothing. You can see from where you are that over past the smoke area, like the cavern over the lava keeps going, but there's no way over it right now.
Can I
Sorry, can
take
you
them?
re-explain? I thought we were just gonna go back the way we came in.
You could do that. That's totally okay.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Before we take off, could I take a moment and kind of look at the walls here and investigate, see if it looks like there's anything?
Sure, give me a perception roll.
Okay.
Or, yeah, perception.
Let me find it.
So you said there was a cavern up high?
No.
Oh.
I am
Yeah,
much
everyone,
better
like,
at investing-
You're
Yeah.
trying to look further. There's clearly another cavern over that way, but like you can't through the smoke that's rising off the lava and the heat. You really just can't see far enough to tell what's in that next cavern.
Is there another brass plate around here?
Give me a perception roll. You can like search around the walls for another brass plate or something like that. Not really. You're
guess not.
searching up and down the wall, and it's just rock and just stone as far as you look.
I see what Dirk is doing, and I'd like to contribute by saying, "Oh, it's so warm in here,
It is pretty hot in here.
so
It's,
cozy, like stew. I think we should sleep in it
No, no.
because I'm really tired." Can I see Dirk and Emerald doing this to the wall?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, we're all touching the wall now," and I'm gonna do this too. And I guess I'll do perception to see if I feel anything weird.
Sure.
You can make me do it with disadvantage because that would be reasonable.
That's reasonable. You are exhausted. And the rules say that, so.
Just makes more sense. And I have -1 on perception, so this is probably not gonna go very well. Oh!
Oh my god, look, you find some rocks!
Guys, there's rocks here!
What?
There's rocks here.
All right, let's go back the way we came and keep looking around.
Cool, so you guys head back across the bridge over the lava,
Very,
back
very
into the
carefully.
cavern.
Very carefully.
Back into that room. Again, this room there's a pillar of fire rising in the middle of it, which you guys decided previously was decorative. There's a ledge that sort of runs halfway through the room and is like offset by a couple feet, like kind of like an earthquake in a bad earthquake movie, which is like there's a crack in the ground and it's split level. And up on that raised, maybe 5 feet up level, there's a pillar over in the back by the wall, and that's all that's in here.
Sorry, Ben was gonna say something.
I'm not sure how it's possible given giant bleeding wounds on both of you, but maybe Pharaoh wants to tend to
So
before
I
we
was just
forget.
gonna ask about that. I was gonna say, like, while we're walking, I'm gonna ask Syndrin, like, are you, like, I mean, I can visually assess, and, like, I clearly can't, but, like, does Syndrin look really badly wounded?
The red of my blood is mixing into the red of my robes.
And
Okay,
the red of
so
the lava, with the red of the fire in the fire cult zone.
Redness.
Can I,
No more blood.
I want to give you one of my remaining ointments.
I am still holding. Oops, I don't know why I clicked that. God damn it. I'm still holding a potion of healing.
You may have clicked it because you were confused.
Yeah, I'm very.
Wait, hold before anybody does any potions. I can pray, but it takes 10 minutes. You know the drill. If we wanted to spend 10 minutes, I could heal everybody.
Who's injured? Raise your hand.
Everyone.
I'm alright though.
I'm very injured. So
I feel great.
Only got whacked once.
I'm fresh.
Oh, would I be
Good.
untired if he prayed?
Well, in 10 minutes, you might be untired just because it's been 10 minutes.
Well, let's do that. It sounds good.
Alright, so you're gonna chill here next to the fire column for about 10 minutes.
The decorative fire column, right?
The decorative fire column.
That sounds good to me.
And Pharaoh is gonna be like, Neya Teya Handaka.
I'm casting it as a 3rd level spell because I don't have 2nd spell level slots left.
So powerful.
Which means we heal for extra.
So 21.
I don't know how to read this though.
Sorry. Is it just the 17? Is this the same
Yeah.
glitch from before?
Yeah,
No.
for some reason, healing spells on roll 20 when 5th edition just break and roll twice. So it's
I
always
fixed it.
So it's just the left. It's just the 17 healing.
No, it's neither. That's wrong. It's only rolling 2d8 on the left, and it's supposed to be rolling 3d8. I think because I casted it as level 3
And these
spell.
are both 2d8.
And-
So
Yeah, there's another.
yes, the extra d8s at the top. That's the 4.
Higher
So
level.
4 plus 17,
I didn't
so
see that.
21.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. Then
Yeah.
yes.
Lincoln, what did you do to fix it?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
It's list. I know how to fix it. It's just
Yeah.
I have to do it for every spell, and I haven't done it for every spell.
Jake,
Got it.
do I feel tired anymore?
No, after 10 minutes of resting, you feel much
No,
better.
you're supposed to say because it's from magic.
What?
You magically feel better.
Okay, Theo's gonna pretend it's from magic and not resting naturally.
Thank God Brandon knows the words to Baba Yetu.
I can go on, but I'm not going to.
I would have to cast another spell.
Alright, so for 10 minutes of resting, you guys are feeling pretty hot and sweaty. You're next to this fire column, there's all this lava around, like,
So
it's
great, it's opening up all our pores.
it's hot in here.
Let's all do my bath.
Fixed.
Okay.
Was that you fixing it, or?
That was me fixing it. Yeah, that was another.
Got it, alright, cool. So it's just the 21 healing. Now what?
Now, I mean, the way we came in, the main chamber we came from to get into the place where we fought the fire giant, had
Yeah.
other routes off of it.
There were really no other routes. There were so from the room where you guys are in now, there's the hallway that leads back to the stepping stones. There's 2 other hallways that lead to the lookout points over the entrance area. It's really just the room you guys are in.
Can somebody cast fly on themselves again and carefully explore the lava room where we fought the fire giant, because it's possible there's another cavern, but we don't know how to get to it.
No.
And it's possible that there isn't one at all.
I'm
Nope, can't.
That's
Why?
I could, but that's an expensive. That's a big buy-in.
I could turn someone into like a bird,
Oh, I'll do that. Yeah, that's fine.
but I'm kind of saving that to turn you into something else.
But being a bird sounds really cool.
I guarantee you'll think whatever I do later is cooler. Promise you, Theo. I promise you.
What about the eyeball thing, Pharaoh?
I could scout ahead, but just be warned that is a very powerful spell that it drains energy, and I can't use another. It has its cost. It's one or the other.
Everybody's saying the only powerful things left, so I guess it's time for some powerful shit.
Well, I can. Then I'm happy to be of assistance. Just know
Alright.
that maybe no crocodiles go into other planes or whatever later.
All right. If we're at a dead end,
Well, is there nowhere we can backtrack to where we can go somewhere else we haven't been yet?
that's what I was trying to say, and he said no.
Okay.
Jake, confirm that what I said is
Yeah,
accurate.
yeah, I'm drawing you some. I'm drawing a little map.
Arcane Eye is way OP, by the way. It's so cool.
That's why it's a level 4 spell.
Dude, it's fucking dope, though. It should be a level 4 spell. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
All right, I've drawn a map.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a line on the map that shows where we went?
Woohoo! All right. So, you guys
It's like a
started over here. That was the that circle is the sort of the levitating elevator you came in on. You're going to cross those stepping stones over to this hallway. There were 2 lookout hallways that very clearly come and connect to the room that you guys are currently in, right there. There's the pillar, the decorative pillar of fire. There's a ledge. You guys are on the lower side. The ledge goes up about 5 feet, and there's this section of the room where there's a pillar there. Then you guys went through this way over towards this bridge. This is the bridge over the lava that went and dead-ended on the other side of the room. Emerald, when he looked over, you could see smoke, and then there was like another cavern area over here, but really couldn't see much further.
So we do know that that cavern's there, though. We just don't know what's in it.
Correct.
Then
No,
why would we do that?
I thought we didn't even know it was there.
Yeah,
No, we know it's
Emerald saw that it connected to another cavern bit there.
Okay.
But we just
Okay,
don't
so
have a
maybe
way
don't
to
cast
get
Arcane Eye.
Okay, yeah, then I won't waste my level 4
Yeah,
spell.
okay.
Anyways.
Did we inspect that pillar?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Someone gonna climb up and go take a look at the pillar?
I'll do it.
I'll go with
Alright, guys.
Aridin.
Woo, teamwork!
Aridin, give me a perception roll.
Okay.
It's a gazebo.
Oh yay!
I fire an arrow at it then.
You're like
I'm there too.
feeling the pillar and searching, and you like touching it up, and it's a pillar of stone.
Dirk, what do you make of it?
It's clearly a wall of wood.
No.
A lot.
You see Aridin like feeling out the pillar, and you like turn just a little bit, and on the wall, right behind the pillar, hidden from where you guys were standing before, you notice an impression in the door that's very clearly a handle and hinges in the wall.
Are you fucking...
It's gotta be on this pillar somewhere, right?
I interact. I hold X to
Push A.
interact.
Yeah, you it scrapes open, and there's a door and a hallway leading off.
I did it! I opened a door by touching the pillar!
You also feel an intense heat coming from the hallway and the room and whatever's back there. But this is a door.
Great job, Aridin.
Backdrafted, are we?
Aww,
What's that heat? Must be something
I'm not
hot.
ready to be Kurt Russell and backdraft.
So what do I see in there?
We should watch
It
one.
leads a hallway into an open room, and in that room, it's a little bit dark, but you can see there's sort of like kind of like pockmarks in the wall. There's like a bunch of little holes that are about the size of like a softball.
Oh, that seems bad.
And there's some things in there. It's kind of hard to see.
Aridin, don't go in there.
Okay, do we see that you guys have discovered this?
Theo, come take a look at this.
There's
like-
some
I
multicolored flickering light in there.
I whistle.
Brave.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull us all up onto the thing. I mean, if anybody needs help, Cinder, if you need help onto the ledge, I'll help you onto the ledge because it's kind of high. And I'll go up on the ledge and I peek in the room that they're indicating. And I'm gonna say, does anybody have a rock to throw in?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I investigate for a rock.
It's really hot. I don't know. I can protect somebody from the heat, but only one person.
Let's see if it's booby trapped though.
Yeah.
Alex investigated for a rock, Jake.
Cool. Give me 1 second.
Alex, this is a hard search for a rock. Sorry.
I'll find it.
You better roll really well.
I'll find it, guys.
I'm confirming some things about the rest of this space, and there's this thing on the map that just
Theo,
doesn't
give me your
exist.
hammer. I'll knock a rock off of this pillar.
Okay, yeah.
It's gonna take
Wait,
me-
don't do it off the pillar. I just have a bad feeling about the pillar.
All right, cool. So say again
It's
what
not
you're doing
loaded.
exactly.
I'm picking up a rock and I'm gonna toss it down the hallway.
The rock clatters into the hallway.
Is there a pressure plate somewhere in this hallway?
Would you like to give me a perception check?
I certainly would try.
Actually, yeah, since we are looking for booby traps, I guess I will as well.
Anyone who's actively searching for any
I'm
like,
actively
sort of trap or
searching.
anything, give me a
I'm
perception roll.
actively searching.
Hey, not a 1.
Pharaoh, you look at this hallway and you're fairly certain that it's a stone hallway.
In that case, I walk
Dirk! There's very clearly a pressure plate in that beginning area of the hallway.
And I start to step on it.
I try to reach out and grab her, but I'm too late.
No!
I guess I'll
Where's
step
my
on it.
metal joints? I'm too slow.
Pharaoh, your foot touches the ground, you press it, and you turn back at Dirk like,
Just like, no way!
Oh,
The look on my face is that
I
just
guess
shat myself.
maybe Aridin touching the pillar turned it off. Maybe that's how they get through here.
Dude, bro, double whammy. Nice work.
Can I check out closer these little holes in the wall?
Don't stick your eye in it.
ugh.
Can I look right down the barrel of this gun?
No, I'm gonna poke it.
Just don't put your eye in
I'm
front
sorry,
of
so you
it.
look at the holes in the wall?
Yeah, yeah.
Put your eye
Okay, so
out,
now that
kid.
you're in the room, you can see that there's various skulls in these holes, and the skulls actually are several of them. They're not all, but so like most of them are scorched and charred, and they're stuffed into these niches on the walls. Some of them are burning with flames that are varying in color. So there's like red flames and
my
blue
God.
flames and green flames.
Green flame!
And they're each varying in color and, intensity, sort of randomly. And so it's casting this entire chamber in this bizarre, multicolored, flashing lights.
Wow. Is there one that's not on fire?
Yeah, there are some that are not on fire, but they're very clearly scorched.
I want to pick it up.
Yeah, you can. It comes out.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. And then you are not prepared, and then I'm done.
Are you moving the jaw as you do that?
You are not prepared. Neither was he. See, look, I was not prepared.
I'm Liam O'Brien.
I'm gonna open his jaw and be like, look, he's so surprised.
Jake, does this chamber lead anywhere?
Yes. Alright. So, you guys were over, in this room with the pillar, right?
Thanks,
There's a
Aridin.
secret door that leads back here to this open chamber, which is where you guys are with the skulls. There's a second chamber sort of attached to this chamber, and in it you see just a giant wall of fire.
Yeah, I'm avoid that.
And then otherwise it opens into, I didn't mean to, close that off there. It opens into a little hallway, which then opens onto this metal bridge going across this giant room filled with lava.
A metal bridge?
Like think chain link fence kind of like material, but like stronger, so that sort of crosshatch zigzag over.
It's Mario Kart Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, so you can see
Nice.
down through it into the lava.
But won't it be really hot?
Well, I was thinking of the fence that you climb in actual Mario.
Well, also that.
I'm thinking Bowser's Castle Mario, kind of metal over lava.
Well, won't the metal be really hot though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's what shoes are for.
As long as you got boots, you don't gotta worry about it too much.
Yes.
Yeah, so this tunnel opens above a pool of lava, the surface of which is about 30 feet below. The metal catwalk is suspended 10 feet from the ceiling by iron chains, and it connects to another tunnel on the far side of the room, as well as a stone column in the center of the room, rising up from the magma and helping to hold up this bridge. The catwalk passes through a hole in the column, so the stone column looks like they've carved out part of it for where the bridge goes through. In the lava below, you can see there's these like serpentine creatures gliding and splashing in the lava.
That's cool and bad.
To the south, lava cascades down, there's like a little lava waterfall, into a pool before the current continues down the channel. It goes the other way, it's traveling north. So from the room you guys were in before in the bridge, there's a little lava waterfall flowing into the room that you're in. And the room you're in has another lava waterfall that flows, north into the next room.
Wish there may be another bridge. And another giant. Oh shit, is there a giant in here?
Nope, better not be. Don't even say it.
No giant in this room, just these sort of serpent-like creatures splashing and moving around in the lava below you.
Do they look like our salamander buddy we met?
Charmander.
So I'm gonna see that, and if nobody came with me, I will tell everybody that and say, if we want to keep going, I think we should just run as quickly as possible over the bridge.
Before we move on real quick, that chamber that's kind of wreathed in fire, can we see through the flames at all to see if there's anything in there?
Good point.
If you want to take a look, give me a perception roll to see if you can see something on the other side of the flames.
Yeah, I'll get up on Theo's shoulders if it helps.
Like
Awesome.
when you were kids.
Help. Theo, you get on my shoulders.
It's really hard to tell. The flames are almost all the way up to the ceiling, and they're really intense. It's really hard
Good
to see
idea.
people.
Let's swap positions, and I'll look now.
With the giant doctor.
Oh, I totally see something.
It's solid fire all the way through.
Aridin cannot pick up Theo.
Ah,
Fire.
you have
Fire
to be holding your
everywhere.
hammer right now.
Miles and miles of fire.
Yeah, I
The
see it.
spice must flow.
Anybody detect magic or anything? I don't have that.
Are you going to cast Detect Magic, Pharaoh?
No, I don't have it.
Ah.
I don't.
I have Dispel Magic.
I don't have that prepared,
There's a
unfortunately.
Detect is a level 1 spell in 5th edition.
Yeah.
I meant prepared. I think I do
So,
have
guys-
a secondary spell.
I'm gonna try to dispel this wall.
Cool.
It probably won't work.
You can
we're
dispel
we're
the
talking
wall
about
of fire?
this big thing, right?
Is
We're
it
talking about this
magical?
big thing of
Hold on,
fire
I'm-
in the room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll detect magic on it before we burn the dispel, because that's way higher level of spell. So
Alright,
double
cool,
check
so you're
that
gonna
it is
cast
magical
Detect?
fire. Yeah.
Yes, very clearly magical. In fact, you recognize it as the spell Wall of Fire.
I know
Yeah.
the spell Wall of Fire.
If we're comfortable, can I take 10 minutes to do this, guys?
Sure.
Perfect. Okay.
Let's roast marshmallows on it.
Sorry, that's important because I can cast it as a ritual.
Yeah, 'cause then you don't have to. Yeah, you guys can sit in this room with the flaming skulls in the
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I'm all
alcoves.
down with the rest.
You focus on it for a while. You're like, yeah, this is Wall of Fire. This is magic. So, Dirk,
So I have to figure out how Dispel Magic works. I've never used it before.
just cast it. Just click your button.
Oh, okay.
Boop. All right, cool. Yeah. So, actually, what spell level is Wall of Fire?
Yeah.
3rd level or lower.
It's probably like a 4th or 5th level spell. I think it's a really good ass.
5th level.
Shit. What? No.
Where did I
Brandon's
put it?
quiet.
Wall of Fire, 4th level.
Okay, so yes.
So there's you have to do a spell check, right?
DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
What
So
should I?
DC 14.
And then you make
What?
You make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Aha! I'm good at that.
So yeah, make a
You
crit.
better be.
Whoop! Do it.
Awesome!
I'm good at
You're
that.
like-
Yay!
It's just like a little tiny blue mist.
In my defense, I've never done that before.
You tried.
Happens to
Everyone's
everybody.
like-
Don't worry about it.
One sec, hold on. I've done this once or twice. I get my staff out.
I
get
could,
my
I could
staff
try
out.
again, you guys. I could try again.
No, Sparrow wants to have a go. You gotta let him try.
Give me the spellcast check. The fire dithers out and falls to the ground. The wall of fire is gone, and you see in the middle, huddled together in the center of this circle, as far away from the fire as they could be. You see how many people? 3 people.
Holy
I
crap.
loosened it.
They're huddled there. They're in tattered rags. It look like they've been burned. They used to be wearing nice clothing, but it's just so hot in there. You see, three people there. huddled together in rags, and they turn and they say, "Oh my God, thank you, thank you."
I grab my water skin and I hand it to them.
Yeah, they like one's grabbing it and the other like grabs it from them, and they're not quite fighting over it, but they're very happy to have water.
They pop it open, just steam comes out.
One of them does the Frodo and spills half of it.
Like an idiot? Yeah, I hate that.
Shit.
Oh my gosh, every time that scene happens, I'm just like,
Oh, thanks for your last water, Sal. It's everywhere.
Good thing I wasted all of it because I didn't want your germs.
Waterfall.
oh, stupid! Okay, and then, I mean, how badly injured do they look?
They look really dehydrated and like burnt, like sunburnt almost, right? Like they're just.
I'm gonna
Like, my ointment.
mainly heal them, just not use magic. Just try to patch up wounds with bandages and stuff.
Oh yeah, can I do
They
medicine
look
check?
like what they need is to get to a nice, cool climate with a lot of water for a while.
Okay.
Water temple's right over there, guys.
Emerald, why don't you talk to them?
Sorry, Aridin, do you say something like that out loud?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, what do you say out loud?
Water temple, not far.
One of them
Wait,
says,
hold on.
"You can get me back to the water temple, please. Yes, please."
Oh, you're.
Did Gar send you? Gar must have sent you. Oh,
Yes,
hallelujah!
Gar sent
Praise all Hydra.
Dirk said, yeah, Gar sent us.
Oh,
Yeah.
praise all Hydra! You'll take me back to the water temple. Oh yes, thank you.
All Hydra.
You
First,
Well, not-
what were you guys doing here?
The other two turn it up. Hey, the fire cultists, they kidnapped us. They ambushed our cart on the road, and they're sort of cutting each other off and finishing each other's sentences.
I grab him by the lapels and say, "Did you tell them anything?"
We're merchants. We just told them we're merchants.
Okay, can I roll insight to see if I believe them?
Good.
Theo, you can roll insight. Yeah,
Look at me, so insightful. The most
they seem to be telling the truth. They seem like they're scared and merchants.
I'd be scared.
Oh, I love this.
Daniel St. Louis over here.
Legit. I'm gonna say, we know how to get to the surface, but I don't think you should go there right now. There's a massive clash of two armies happening right now.
Two armies. Are the cults fighting? The one who mentioned the water cult before asks.
No, I don't even fully understand it myself. But the fire cult is fighting this other force.
It's water deep.
Yeah.
Waterdeep.
Mm-hmm.
They've come up to the We must act quickly then. Quick, we need to get back to the water temple and warn Gar.
Yeah, but like I said, I think if you go up there, you're just gonna die. So I feel like you shouldn't. But I mean,
I'm certainly not going to stay here. I'm so dry I can't even conjure water.
Yes, so how are you going to be useful? Please, all three of you, lie down.
Dude,
Yeah.
We'll
guys,
take care of it.
it's Frozone in the burning building. He needs a sip of water.
I'm just getting a
I-
drink.
I mean,
Don't move!
I'm gonna lay there for a sec. And I'm gonna look around to make sure that nobody else is around here, and then I'm gonna really not slyly like wink at everybody and like beckon them so we can like have a conference without them listening.
Okay.
Okay. Huddle up. All right. Well, how do you feel about this?
Everybody huddle up.
Go team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Water cult.
Were any of you in sports?
I wasn't, but
He looks like
I
he does
huddled.
sport.
I knew goblins growing up, and centaurs.
All right. How does everybody feel about this development? What do people think?
I don't think it really changes anything. I think we just tell them to go.
I was gonna knock them out after they laid on the ground.
Wow, Pharaoh, that's dark for you.
Guys,
Nobody
what
can
if,
water
just keep
cultists.
out of the way.
guys,
Yeah.
what if we recruit them? What if we tell them that we're on a super secret top mission to strike at the heart of the fire cult and we need their help? Because they can cast conjure water, which might be
he just said
helpful
he
in a
can't.
firefight.
He just said he can't.
Yeah, but I mean, we can probably cure him.
I can
What if
heal
we
it.
keep giving him water?
So you want to give power back to people who are a threat to the entire Desirun Valley?
As long as
Only
they
while we're
think
down
they're
here,
on
they
our
can knock
side and they help us take out the fire cult right now, then we can just arrest them or kill them later. I say that quietly.
Dude, that is so backstabby. I can't even believe you just said it.
I mean, they're cultists.
I think it has merit. It's a good plan. Syndrome, what do you think?
Just,
Yes, Syndrome.
I don't want to deal with cultists.
I say we just tell him to go.
My mother used to say that even a forest fire is your friend if it's not your forest. I think that applies here quite nicely.
Heck, maybe they'll find another way out.
As you say
We
that,
just tell him
Pharaoh,
to go.
Emerald gives like the weirdest like. This is why she did not fit in. Like kind of look like.
Shut up! You know her!
Yeah, that's right. I think telling them we're on a secret mission from Gar makes sense because they already think Gar sent us.
So to be clear, only one of them is talking about Gar. The other two said they were merchants and got ambushed on the road.
Oh, I thought they were just. I
No.
did not understand that.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, Theo might not have understood that.
I say we just tell them to get out of here. And either they find another way out, or they're stuck down here like us.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should offer them like, you can tell them to go to the surface. That's fine if they get
You
killed.
guys
in battle,
did break
they
the
go.
stepping stone machine.
That's what I'm saying. Either they find another way out, or they're still down here when we're done.
All I was gonna say is the merchants probably aren't gonna be much help anyway. We can invite whoever wants to join us because of the battle up there, but let them do whatever they want.
I can always knock them out afterwards.
I don't think you should waste a spell knocking them out.
Pharaoh, now is not the time to be eating bread.
I'm hungry.
Nice, nice.
I think we should tell them to come along. You guys can vote otherwise.
Okay, come
Let's
along. Raise your hand. Okay. Do whatever they want. Raise your hand.
Yeah, I say we kick him out. Like,
Oh, leave behind or kick out. Raise your hand. Kyle, you have to vote. You're the deciding vote.
You want to get rid of them?
Okay, so yeah. So
Okay,
yeah,
so
that's
three.
what you're voting for.
Push
Okay.
them in the lava. Raise your hand.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go.
It's like-
Sacrifice them to the power of fire!
So okay.
Cinder
so
really letting that out.
Emerald, Syndrin are the majority, and they say that we should leave them behind. Yeah, we'll do that. Somebody else can tell them, and then we'll move on.
in the infinite wisdom of Drago, if they die, they die.
Khal Drogo?
Be fine with that.
Drago.
Khal Drago.
No, yeah, it's
Drogo died of a
D&D.
paper cut.
Cal Dragon.
Became Aquaman.
Is that the origin story?
Yeah.
Got paper cut?
Yeah. Then he stopped by the water temple. He picked up the trident. Now he's Aquaman.
Fear of the narrow sea. At first he didn't like the great water, but now he does.
Alright, cool. So you guys are like, alright, you guys got it. You do your thing. Get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
And you head across the bridge.
Sure.
Yeah. I say we move quickly but quietly.
Cool, so you guys start heading across the bridge, and right as they exit the area where the wall of fire was, into the room with the flaming skulls, suddenly,
Shit.
several of the skulls fly out of the walls in their alcoves and come crashing down next to them and flying around, burning them. Immediately, like, one of them, just like, one of the merchants just gets, like, burned alive by one of these flaming skulls.
Hey, I got my wish.
Ben has been waiting for this for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Emerald didn't know anything.
Damn it.
Ben has been waiting for this, like, okay, when did they come out?
It turns out some of these skulls are actually flame skulls.
Yep. It's like the second you were describing this, and I was like, I don't know if anyone saw it, but I was sitting there just like,
That, right there, that's on you guys.
Why didn't it do that to us?
So, what about the water temple guy?
He's turned and he fought one of them, and we can roll initiative if you guys want to turn back and fight, but if you're just going to keep going ahead, we're not going to roll initiative.
Oh no, I want to watch him.
You just stand and watch?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. He fights for a little bit, but he's fucked up and dehydrated and can't cast any spells. And this flame skull, like, breathes fire on him and kills him.
I think Sindrin's reverting.
All three of them are now dead.
Okay.
Oops. Oh well. That
The skulls sort of float backwards into their alcoves and go back to rest.
I just look around at everybody and I'm like, 2 dispel magic spells. 2 of them.
I smell, charred flesh. And
How long's the skull away?
What did you say, Lily?
I said I smell like the charred flesh, and I just hurl really quick.
This is how you guys know you're becoming a D&D party. You just watched some innocents get killed by flame skulls, and rather than be like, oh god, some innocents died, you said, no, that costed 2 high-level spells.
That's why I'm laughing.
I hurled and was very upset.
Alright.
Being with these other draconian people.
They're water cultists. They're the guys we were killing before.
Yeah.
Only one of them was. The other 2 guys were merchants.
They were only gonna live for like 20 more years anyway. What does it matter?
Pharaoh only heard the water. That's why
Alright, so you guys are making your way across this bridge.
I'd like to kick Emerald in the shins real quick.
Yeah, I second that motion.
And as you come across the far side of the bridge, it comes into a cavern. It opens it. I just threw my nap on the ground.
Fuck him.
So, right, you guys are in this room over here. That's where the innocent people died, the flame skulls.
Can you not?
You went across this bridge over here, and it leads up into this room here. That has these 2 side rooms off of it, these pillars in a circle, and this other hallway leading off to the back. And I'll describe the room in just a moment when I get back to the book. Ugh. So there's these basalt pillars rising from the glassy floor of this circular cave, supporting a smooth domed ceiling. Niches carved into the columns hold dancing flames that illuminate copper tapestries hanging on the walls. Excuse me. Each tapestry bears the symbol of the fire cult. Just in front of a wide exit tunnel to the north stands a dais with an altar atop it. Before the altar kneel 3 cultists, 2 in robes and 1 encased in armor. To the north and south are smaller chambers attached to the shrine. An ornate privacy screen blocks the view to the north. The southern room is circular and lavishly decorated. These 3 cultists who are praying appear to be really focused on their prayers and have not noticed that you have entered.
Okay.
Wish we had a squirt water gun.
That would just be a water gun.
These,
How
that
far
would be
away are
such a
these
great entrance.
cultists from us?
30 feet.
50 feet?
More than 30, apparently.
Sindrin, by the way, you recognize this. This very much looks like, a chapel, an altar, a fire cult. You look at these, the copper tapestries, and they have the standard, not only the fire cult symbol, but they depict stories that belong to the history of elemental fire and the plane of fire and that sort of thing.
Okay.
I could maybe get the armored one, super distracted. But we'd have to open with that and just fight them immediately.
Would we have to walk past them to continue down, or...
You have to walk around them, but their heads are bowed and their eyes are closed. You might be able to sneak past.
Yeah, why
Let's
don't...
try that. Plan A.
We don't have to murder our way through, only water cultists.
So let's sneak.
Alright, you guys gonna try and sneak around?
I guess attempt would be the right word.
Alright, give me a group stealth roll.
Oh my god, I'm good at these now. Wait. I forgot. I was
Alright,
awful.
Alright.
Alright.
We dropped Vanillin suddenly.
Alright.
Okay.
I still rolled a natural 5.
Theo, you're it.
I know.
You're the deciding roll.
Oh,
Ooh.
Sorry.
damn.
Try.
Plus 5. Roll the 5.
Jake, I can't help it.
You guys are all sneaking around, and Theo's
cute.
been fiddling with his pack, and he looks up and he sees that you guys are all sticking around. He's like, "Hey, where are you guys going?"
I only roll 2s and 1s, you know? It's my
I feel like that's something more Pharaoh would do.
I think we're pretty equal in intelligence.
degree.
It's all on this side of the room.
But not in wisdom. And suddenly they turn and they look up, and these guys are suddenly aware of your presence, and I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
I think it should
Before
be
that
noted.
happens, some prisoners have escaped. Help! They're getting away.
None of you are dressed in fire cult robes, and they very clearly
They made it past the flaming skulls. I
do
don't
not
know
believe
how.
a word of what you're saying.
I can't even roll.
I'm really hoping that I go first.
I think it should be known that Pharaoh's natural wisdom is probably more like 8, and that the 18 is only because he looks at tarot cards every day and they tell him things. Knowing the future just a little bit disguises itself as wisdom very well.
Like Biff in Back to the Future.
Yeah, right? You've got an almanac.
I haven't seen that movie.
Oh my god,
You haven't
Brandon!
seen Back to the Future?
No.
Brandon!
Okay, wait, there could be a bigger version of this sin. Have you not seen the first one, but seen one of the sequels?
I've never seen any of them. I don't even
Okay,
think I've seen more
alright,
than
okay.
5 minutes of any of them.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse.
It could-
Scott!
His only experience with the franchise could
Great
have been
Scott, you haven't seen Back to the Future?
That's pretty heavy.
But you watch Rick and
Got a
Morty,
low
but you
neck.
haven't seen that. Wait.
Alright, over summer, Brandon, we're watching them all.
References.
Alright,
Johnny,
start
you
setting up some hit points. And then I will roll their initiatives. Let's see, the 2 priests have 10 for their initiative.
They're priests!
And the Razor Blast is what he's called. I'm not going to try and hide the name because you can't look it up because it's in the book and not in the bestiary. Has a 5 for initiative because I suck at rolling.
What did you call it? The Hungarian knitting? Nargabloning?
Gnarl boning.
Gnarlbone.
Narcoboning, yeah.
Gnarlbone. It's a gnarlbone. Stay away from the gnarlbone.
I'll show you a sample.
Alright, so those of you who didn't fail your stealth check are like on the you're like right next to them. Those of you with like the 20-somethings. Those of you with the 10s, so it's Pharaoh and Emerald, you guys are moving a bit slower, so you're sort of in the middle of the room. And Theo, you're still at the entrance of the room. Does that all make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. And Emerald, you're first.
Oh shit, I didn't actually do initiative.
I'm going to raise up my hand and say, "Fear the cold which you do not know." And then I'm going to completely try and blow this guy's mind and make him be really ineffective towards the guy in armor. I need an intelligence saving throw.
And Syndrome's not on here. Hold on, there's a couple of you guys were not on the turn tracker.
Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't select my token.
Phantasmal Force. It's like the best spell.
Okay, well, this is really complicated. What do I have to do?
I need an intelligence saving throw from the armored man.
From the armored man. Yeah, he's gonna fail that.
What's the armored man's name?
He's a Razor Blast.
That sounds like the name of the guy in Guardians 2. Taser.
That was the joke that I made.
Taserface.
Very fun.
That was when I screamed Taserface. That was the joke.
Stealing the joke.
Okay, so he
I don't know
fails?
if you remember that.
He fails.
Okay,
By
so
a lot.
what he sees is a cage of ice covered with spikes on the inside form around him that he fully believes is there.
Cool.
And that's what he sees.
Everyone
So
else
you
sees
do-
him go, oh.
D6 psychic damage to him per turn.
Yeah. Each round, the phantasm, if it believably would deal a d6 of psychic damage, except he interprets it as the type of damage it would like reasonably deal.
So he ice damage on him.
Yeah, he'll take cold damage every round.
What is it that's in front of him? The Phantom? I mean, I know it's not, but what is it?
He sees like he's been surrounded by a cage of just solid ice with spikes like going
Like
towards
an
him.
Iron Maiden of ice.
Dude,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've heard of that condition. I hear the only cure is jumping in lava.
I mean, reasonable.
And then you might have some more GM Armageddon.
All right, I feel really good with my life decisions. That's my turn.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
Alright.
Hey.
So wait, did you roll that d6?
Oh, yeah, that's right, because that actually happens this turn.
You roll some damage, yeah.
Oracle 4 psychic damage, but he thinks
4 psychic cold damage.
That's cold, man.
All right, Aridin,
Ice cold.
you're right up next to these dudes.
What's cooler than being cool?
Smack him in the face with my sharp stick.
Cool. A priest or the razor blast?
The priest.
Cool. Nice.
Oh, the turn tracker isn't actually ordered yet.
Oh, did I not order it properly? Hold on.
For the ones that for me and Syndrome, because we gotta have to add.
Oh, sorry. Did Aridin and Syndrome out of order. We'll redo them in a sec.
Oh, my bad.
Cool. You just slash them up.
Cool. Am I within 5 feet of both of them?
No, you're within 5 feet of the priest. You're 10 feet from the razor blast. 15 feet from the next priest.
Okay. I'll stay here.
All right. Syndrome, we'll
I'll-
do your turn now.
Is there a way I can orient myself so that these guys are standing in a line?
They are already.
Oh,
You are
perfect.
currently in that orientation. Though Aridin is at the end of that line.
Okay, I can take it.
Can I walk to where, or can I move to where Aridin is and be in front of Aridin?
No. There's a priest in front of Aridin.
Wagon.
You're opposite, so it goes in a straight line. Wall, Aridin, priest, razor blast, priest, you, wall.
Okay,
Do it.
Alright, so I'm gonna walk to the end. The other end of where Aridin is.
You're gonna walk all the way around these guys to Aridin?
No, the other end.
You are already there. I just said wall, Aridin, priest, razor blast, priest, Sindrin, wall.
Then I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp on whoever's nearest me.
That would be a priest.
Okay, priest. So
So
Shocking
bonus.
Grasp. Hit. The charisma plus this Shocking Grasp.
1d20 plus 7.
21 to hit.
Perfect.
That'll hit for sure.
Gets zapped by 5 lightning damage.
5 lightning damage.
God, I'm rolling crappily.
Cool.
That's it.
Pharaoh.
Right. The one guy's Phantasm. That one's getting smackety smacked. I'm going to. God, I'm fucking running out of spells. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast my cantrip. Just Sacred Flame on one of them. Actually, can I just prepare an action to Sacred Flame either one of the priests if they start casting a spell?
Sure.
Cool. That's what I do.
Both priests, at the same time, reach their arms up into the air, start spinning a giant fireball above them, and then
No,
drop
wait,
it down
what?
below them.
Pause.
No.
I do the Sacred Flame on the one that's
Theo
already
has
hurt.
something to say.
Listen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Theo, you're like 50 feet from them.
Oh, really?
Like I said, you're still in the entrance of the room.
Shit, I'm not within 5 feet.
Pharaoh, you get to cast your Sacred Flame on one of them.
Also, I'm going to use a reaction counterspell.
Cool. Left or right?
One next to Syndrin.
No, not you. Pharaoh.
Okay.
Oh, I'm doing the one that's Syndrin attacks, so that's left, right?
That's right.
So
That's right, right? That's right, left?
Well, if that's right, then the only one left is left.
Help me.
right?
Cool. He's gonna pass that save. No damage, so the spell's still gonna go through. That's the one by Sindrin, but Emerald, you're also trying to counterspell that one?
Yeah.
What
Is
do
it a
you-
third level or a lower spell?
It's Fireball, so...
It automatically is counterspelled.
What level's Fireball?
Third level.
Alright, cool.
It just gone.
Where the hell did I put the Fireball spell? There it is. Yep, third level. Boom! You counterspell that one. The other Fireball still goes off.
Cool.
That is each feature in a 20-foot radius. So this is going to be everyone except for Theo.
Yeah.
including the enemies. 8d6 fire damage. Let me just roll that real quick.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Bam! You have a dexterity saving throw for half.
13 on my part.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Spell save DC is 13.
Oh, crap.
Doesn't Syndrome take less because it's fire?
Yes.
Minus
Trying to
12.
make sure you get all your things.
It is indeed a fireball, so
Goodness gracious.
great balls of fire.
You still don't understand.
The priests automatically get half, and in addition get a chance to half it again. They will, however, fail to half it again. Well, one of them will.
So,
Ow.
it's 12 if you fail, 25.
Cool. It is now Theo's turn. Theo, you're at the entrance. You're easily 50 feet from the altar where these people were praying.
I need to be close to them to do all my things.
Yes.
So I think I'm just gonna use, like, double whatever to just get close to them.
Ah! Just charge at him, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, the dude in
I
the
wanna
armor
make
at this
sure-
point is going to stand up from his prayer.
I was gonna say, I want to be closest to the guy in the armor.
Yeah. He's gonna stand up for his prayer, pull out a big ol' spear and point it at you.
He thinks he's in the middle of an ice cage covered in spikes.
Oh, that's right. He's not gonna do that.
Try.
He's
gonna-
gonna point.
Ah!
Seriously, the lava dude, it's a homeopathic remedy.
Cool, Dirk, your turn.
Yeah. If he's coherent enough to try and figure out a way out, he can make an investigation check against the DC.
Oh, he can? Alright. He'll make an investigation check, and he fails.
Oh.
Okay.
So I am like totally singed. And I'm going to look at Theo. What's my range on this?
Theo ran forward, so you're within range. Theo's like 20 feet away from you, not even. Like 10 feet.
I'm going to cast Polymorph on Theo.
What is
does that
Theo
mean?
now?
Sheep.
A mammoth.
Go. God.
Is that within the...
Perfect.
Yup, it is.
I feel
Do
so
everything
large
a
and in
mammoth
charge.
do.
The mammoth takes out its swords.
Should I look up mammoth?
You should look up mammoth.
5e mammoth.
I thought it could have done.
Jake, it might be in the SRD, so you can just create a mammoth really quick and give Lily control of it.
Oh, yeah? Is that... You think it's gonna be in there?
I'm
It's
gonna
probably
Google
in there.
that still.
It is. I just looked at it. That's how I chose it. It was that or a giant ape.
I could just drag it onto the screen, right?
Yeah, and then you should be able to make it a journal thing and just give Lily access to the NPC sheet.
That didn't work. Okay, let me...
No,
manage.
I have the info though. Like I looked it up.
You sure it's
Okay.
5th edition?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if we click the little I, you can just look it up and roll 20.
Yeah, if you want to do it in roll 20.
Yeah, it's roll 20, but I have it in a different
Perfect.
tab because that's easier for me to do.
All right. I've done it before. Can't remember how to do it. Let's not focus on that too much.
Cool, you're mammoth now.
Sweet, I feel great. Is it my turn?
No.
Didn't think so.
Alright, Emerald.
48 plus 7.
Okay, really quick, I'm gonna roll my d6 because he thinks
Yep.
another 4 points of cold damage as the little spikes in his
Ah,
cage.
the cold! It hurts so much. It's hurting me like 4 damage worth every turn.
The priests are like, what the hell?
You got me on a
Yeah.
20-something turn timer.
I like how the priests are just looking at this guy. He's just sitting there like, ah, and they're like, what's wrong with you?
Look to the other guy shrugs.
I'm gonna look to one of the priests and just be like, nature take you, and spit. And then as I spit, it like accelerates and turns green and casts poison spray.
Nice.
The grossest way possible.
Priest
Rolls
takes a
Pokemon.
con save.
If he fails, that's 20 damage.
He passes.
Good.
I don't know if that's none or I think it's none.
Alright.
Poison stuff.
Sindrin.
I I just laugh and I go, "You call that fire?" And I cast Burning Hands on the 2 priests.
Cool. It'll also hit the Razor Blast dude in the middle, but he is completely immune to fire damage, so...
Yeah, but I want to hurt the priests. Oh my god, 9. No, I get to No, those become 2, so that's 11.
Alright, they're gonna make their strength saves. That's supposed to be a dexterity save also, by the way.
Why did it reset all these fucking things?
Fail and pass.
Kyle, do you ignore resistance as well as part of that?
Yeah, I ignore resistance. So,
Oh, you ignore resistance as part of that. You should tell me that.
one of them takes 4 and the other one takes 9.
You mean 5 and 11, because...
Yeah, sorry, 5.
Yeah.
They're looking quite bloodied. Aridin.
Finish this sucker off. Maybe, if I can hit him.
Do it.
Why did my drop down reset?
I have no idea.
This keeps happening to me. I said it, and then it just goes, no, never mind.
Roll 20's having a weird day, guys.
Cool.
It is having a weird day.
You just murderized that priest on the left.
Oh,
Sick! I'd also like to do second wind.
That second swing that you just did, that 17, goes towards the Razor Blast, because you stepped forward, I'm assuming. Which it does hit, so give me the damage for that second swing. Cool.
In his
And then
mind, a giant
heal
spike
for-
just like stabs through it because his mind automatically justifies the illusion making things work.
Yeah, extra big, swinging spike of ice comes through him. And then your second winding. Cool. Pharaoh.
Okay, I am going
is
to.
Aridin not perturbed by me being a mammoth?
Dude, nice!
Oh, I am. I don't know about Aridin, but I'm very perturbed about you being.
I'm a little
Okay, Pharaoh, do that on purpose.
I
Animals.
hang out with druids. This is normal.
Second priest is still alive, right?
Yeah, there's still one priest alive and the Razor Blast in the middle.
I'm going to take one of the staves off the staves off my back and throw it forward, yelling a word, Sarsa, and it turns into a viper, salsa. It turns into in midair, like it transforms into
Chips.
a python.
A python that starts dancing the salsa.
I was gonna say it turns into a deadly, hot, delicious tomato paste dip.
It turns into a poisonous chip.
Dude, I'd eat it. I love salsa so much.
It turns to a python. and
Turns
lands on
into
the
a
ground.
Carolina Reaper.
That would be scary, actually. It acts on its own initiative, but do you want me? It just act that then on my turn.
Just do it on your turn. What is it? Just a snake that's now gonna bite the priest?
Yes, Sneckus is now going to bite the priest on the right.
I am the
Sneckus-
Lord of the Serpents.
Wait, Brennan,
Oh my God, Sneckus!
is Sneckus a animal?
Sneckus is a animal, but he is also a Steph.
Sorry, the correct answer was Cobra.
Cobras. I'm sorry, I failed the test.
You
and
failed
it's-
them.
It's going to bite the
Mean game week.
It's going to bite the dude. 20 plus 6. 16 hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. In that case, it does. Oh my God! It is 2d8 plus 4. Okay. 2d8 plus 4. And oh my
Holy
Damn, son!
God, this is a good ass snake.
That's a good ass snake. That priest is dead.
I didn't even get to stomp anyone!
There's still a Razor Blast in front of you, and you've been running, so this is a trampling charge, Theo.
Get Taserface.
And you're an elephant for an hour.
I know, and I want to crush things.
So you're
I decided-
mid-charge, so you get to do that trampling charge move that the mammoth can do?
Is it my turn right now?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
Roll that gore. Roll that stump.
I'm trying to. Okay.
Let's-
Roll its thing.
Roll its thing.
It's strength save? Yeah.
Yeah. DC 18 strength save.
It fails.
Okay, it's gonna be knocked prone.
So you can make a gore and a stomp.
Gore and stomp. Right. Okay.
They're both
Gore
d20
and
plus
stomp.
10. /R space 1d20 plus 10.
Sporium Reavers.
And then you can hit up enter after you do the first one.
Oh my gosh, guys. typing is really hard. Okay, so
/R space
1d20.
1d20 plus 10.
plus 10.
And then hit up, enter. Hit up. Like on
Okay.
the arrows. There you go.
Why do I do it twice?
Because one for the gore, one for the stomp.
Oh, is it the same?
Yeah, those
Oh,
both hit, and they're gonna do, 25 plus 29 damage. Nice.
What do you mean? No, I get to roll it.
Oh, you can roll it if you want.
I want to roll it.
Alright, 48 plus 7 plus 4010 plus 7.
4d8 plus 7, right?
Plus 4d10 plus 7.
Okay.
Take the first.
4d10 plus 7.
I think you're gonna average out to the same.
No, it's a little more.
It's actually a little less, but that's alright.
It's a little more. Be quiet.
I like that in this guy's head, this thing is just crumbling around him and stabbing him more and more, and just like forces him to the ground.
He's taking that investigation roll and he fails again because he has such shitty intelligence.
This
And
is
he
why
does-
this spell
And
is
he's
great.
prone right now.
Yeah. Dirk!
I want the trumpet. It's very important.
This is great. There's just both priests are dead,
Yeah.
and it's just this dude who's very soon going to be dead.
Yeah.
Or a pancake.
Yeah, I'll get in on this. I'm gonna hit him with my sword. I'm gonna run up to him. Elephant friend.
If he's in 5 feet, you have advantage because he's prone.
Crit!
Never.
Yeah.
Alright, he's
I got
fucking
another
dead.
one.
I'm not even gonna bother. You guys are just gonna take turns punching him to death.
True.
You guys just keep beating on him and stomping
No,
on him until he's
stomp
just a pancake.
Yeah.
Phantasmal Force, situational, but the best spell when it works.
I feel like
So
this is
good.
the point where like the camera cuts out to the hallway, so all we see is like dust flying, and just we hear like mammoth.
And then it does the shaky cam thing.
Yeah, camera shakes a bit.
Just for the record, Theo is an elephant for an hour. If he decides he no longer wishes to be a mammoth, he must make a wisdom saving throw because I'm not turning it off.
I feel really good right now. A little hairy, but I feel pretty good.
Because you're a mammoth, not an elephant. A little
Yeah.
Try. Maybe.
Unless we get into a situation where it is dangerous for me to be a mammoth, then I will turn it off.
If there's a low clearance doorway.
Shit.
Yeah. By the way, the following room is exceptionally low.
Yeah, I don't want to take the mammoth over that chain link bridge.
We are already over.
I know, but just in case there's another one.
Later.
Alright, so you're
Details.
keeping mammoth form?
For now.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
He's
So,
fuzzy.
from the room you guys are in, there's those two little side rooms that you didn't take too much look at, but then there's just the cavern continues to the north.
Can I fit?
Oh yeah, it's 10 feet
Can I
wide.
pick things up with my trunk?
What?
Can I pick things up with my trunk?
Well, yeah, you're a mammoth.
Okay, I want to turn over the big bad that I made a pancake.
You try and peel the pancake off the ground.
What do I roll for that?
No, you have to work at it.
I want to like see if there's any interesting like symbols on his like armor.
Guys, this is really important. Does anybody have a peanut?
If I
Something
then
I wanted to know.
polymorph Emerald into a mouse.
Alright, you guys gonna head up the north cavern?
I think we're gonna head to the North Cavern.
I asked
Elephant
if he has
first.
cool symbols on his armor.
Yeah, he had some cool symbols on his armor.
Can I peel it off?
I don't want to
We'll
step
get it
on
later.
His
when you have
armor is
hands.
just fucked. You guys crushed him.
No, okay, never mind.
When you have hands, we'll work on it.
Alright, so you guys head north and it opens up into this titanic cavern filled with a lake of gently undulating magma. A rough, uneven causeway of natural rock leads out into the middle to a point where two crooked pillars of glassy black rock jut up on either side of a great altar of that same glassy black stone.
So like onyx.
Yes, or obsidian.
We're on.
Just beyond the altar, a gargantuan stone colossus rises from the lava to its waist, its head thrown back as if in agony. Tears of lava stream down its face, and lava wells from its gaping mouth. Above the Colossus's head hovers a great orb of fire and light, a miniature sun with motes of fire swirling around it. The ceiling is another 20 feet above that, at least 100 feet overhead. And I actually have a really cool picture of this.
I'm very intimidated by this room.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Does the elephant, like, quiver?
This is the room you guys just walked into.
Jesus Christ, it's the Eye of Sauron.
Oh, you know what it is? It's Ozai when he's like getting.
Oh, dude, it's the Phoenix.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
In
elephant.
one
is like-
secret, 100 years, gonna fire
And
the
to
earth.
show you guys what this looks like on the map that I've been drawing you so far.
Wait, can you show the picture again for Kyle?
In just a second, I will. This goes like this. This room opens up like this. Wait, fuck, I just screwed that up. I screwed it all up.
Draw it in a different color. Grab the
I'm gonna
black
flip the page over and draw on the other side. Haha! So there's this massive room. There's this hallway that came into it. There's this dude thing there with the circle on it. And that leads off that way. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool.
By the way, Theo, when you are reduced to 0 hit points as a mammoth, you turn back into Theo with all of Theo's hit points.
It's less
Whatever
than
you
an hour,
were.
right?
Whatever you were when I turned you into a mammoth.
So how were you able to cast that twice?
Huh? I have 2 spells of that level.
Damn. Alright, cool.
Feels good.
That's all I used it for.
Here's that picture again one more time. This walkway leading out to this giant, massive colossus, this weeping colossus, with this sphere that looks like a sun floating over the head of the colossus.
And is there
Weeping
anything?
Colossus.
Draw the map a little bit, although you can sort of see the map in the background. It looks pretty bad. There's this giant room filled with lava. That's the colossus. That's this sort of peninsula sticking out to it, and the lava flowing into this room from over there. The sort of lava waterfalls from those previous chambers flowing into this room.
Is there any other way out of this room except?
No, it's Mount Doom, right? Like it just goes in and that's it.
Alright.
Is there like ominous, like obvious boss, someone standing like right in front of the statue?
Oh yes, standing at the base of this obsidian altar, below the weeping colossus, below the giant node, you see the back of a woman. She's got this long hair and red skin,
A tail?
a tail, and horns.
This.
Tiefling.
I'm gonna nudge Pharaoh with my trunk, but I can't talk.
That's the prophet.
Standing next to her, there are 2 priests kneeling down at this altar, and behind her, facing towards you, is a sort of in a humanoid shape, what looks like something just made of flame, wearing this black armor over the flame.
That's weird and scary.
Fire element.
You guys might remember this air elemental you saw before wearing armor, very similar but made of fire.
They're like guardian-y thingies.
And who has stupid high passive perception?
That's me. I
Pharaoh.
have a lot.
I
Pharaoh,
can see.
you notice to the left, on a large rock that's jutting out from where the waterfalls flow in, up on the top there, but sort of behind you guys, which is why other people didn't notice it. You notice there is a large, red, winged, lizard-like creature perched on a giant rock to your left.
What?
I point out. I like get everybody's attention. I'm like, dragon.
Oh no, you
Okay,
guys.
the elephant is freaked. I'm freaked.
Is it
As a
too late to
DM.
back out of the room?
As a DM, I have
Zero
caused
mouse.
exactly 2 TPKs. One of them was with a red dragon.
To
I
be
don't know
fair,
what
this
dragon
dragon
is.
does not seem to be huge. This only appears to be a large dragon. It's perhaps
Would
a
you say
young
it-
dragon.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, does it look young or would you say this is an adult? it's young. Got it.
I feel like we're committed.
Standing at the base of the altar, this tiefling woman, this red woman with the horns, is holding her arms up in the air. She's got a dagger in her hand, and she's her head is tipped back, and she's clearly, it's hard to hear over the roar of the lava waterfall, but she is speaking or shouting something in some tongue.
Aridin, can I have your bow?
Sure.
We don't know what language.
I'm going to, at this moment, looking around, looking at everything, I'm going to tap my chest and cast Fire Shield on myself. And give myself resistance to fire damage.
Good
Oh,
call.
when I see you do that, I'm going to tap my staff on Theo's and Aridin's chest and give him resist fire.
Sweet.
And as you guys have entered this room, sorry, you gave Aridin protection from fire?
Yeah.
Cool, so resistance to fire. Cool. This room is so much hotter than the next room, to the point where I need you all to make a con save real quick.
Oh shit.
Who has resistance to fire?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's hot.
DC 10.
Jake,
Let me just fail that real quick.
Yes, Lily?
Yep.
I'm just pointing out that I can barely keep my eyes open. That's it.
Everybody roll except for Theo? And there's Theo. Okay, so Pharaoh and Emerald, your two casters, you guys are now, you have a level of exhaustion
Okay,
Uh-oh.
got it.
from the heat, which gives you like disadvantage on pretty much everything.
It's disadvantage on all skill checks, I think, at first level.
Okay.
It gets progressively worse, though.
Yeah. The longer you stay in this room, the worse it might get.
Okay.
But you can
First
just feel
range
this
is done.
heavy heat. This lava is really hot, and then there's an insane amount of heat coming from that sun shape, that sun-like orb
Yeah.
above the head of the Colossus.
We should get whatever we need done. Let's get the profit.
Yeah.
All right.
Theo, I think you should be in charge of body blocking that dragon thing.
The
Mammoth
qu-
dragon fight.
I think you could take it.
I quiver, but I acquiesce.
I think there's no getting around this. I think we gotta fight him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I
I'm
just
just-
draw
I'm
my
just gonna-
scimitar.
I'm shooting an arrow right at. I'm shooting 2 arrows right at Priestess Lady.
All right.
Oh, I thought you were gonna shoot the sun.
Yeah, that's probably a smart plan, Pharaoh. Let me
do the
do
same
that
thing
as
we do
well.
with every prophet that we've come across.
Disappear their alligator?
Yep. But this time it's the dragon.
Interior disappear alligator.
That sounds like a...
I'm assuming. Wait, look, yeah,
That's the
Pharaoh
spell.
pointed out the dragon to us. Okay.
Alright, cool. So sorry, who's starting the combat by doing what?
I'm shooting the priestess with arrows.
Cool.
I got Aridin's bow.
Alright,
Sharing
everybody's
is
rolling
caring.
their initiative. Cool. Who's still not on the tracker? Syndren's not on the tracker. Emerald's on the tracker. Aridin, Theo, Pharaoh. Dirk is not on the tracker.
Oh,
Here,
let me do
I'll
that.
click it and I'll roll it again. It's tough when I have to pull up the side sheet. Initiative. Does that put me on the tracker?
I already added you. You're fine.
Oh.
Dirk's 20. Aridin, Theo, cool. Let me roll for this elemental thing.
So I
Yeah.
could either take the dragon entirely out of the fight or completely waste a spell, and I'm tempted to try it. Not Phantasmal Force.
That's her. Where did I put?
But it does have Phantasmal in the middle.
There it is. All right. 19. The priests.
I was looking at the dragon still when Dirk shot the arrows.
Dragon. The
And
dragon.
I'm just gonna keep clicking crossbow because it's the same, and I don't. Oh, wait, no, I just changed the name right now.
Yeah, just drag it in, add it.
And.
Guys, the material components for confusion are 3 walnut shells.
Yeah. You know what the best one is? Look at the best one is detect thoughts.
Cool.
Detect thoughts.
So, Dirk, go ahead and give me that attack roll.
Number 1 and number 2.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah. Go ahead and give me. I think give me damage for both of those. Cool.
That was not.
Not loading. I can do both.
It's a copper piece, Brandon.
Yeah.
Penny for your thoughts.
Oh, I get it. That's funny. I was like, I don't. get
Cool.
this
So
and
she's
that.
suddenly you hit her in the back with 2 arrows. She's got some armor on that appears to have, you know, mitigated the blow, but she still hurts. She turns. She goes, ah! And then she shouts. I don't want to forget the name of the dragon.
Steven!
She goes, "Ugh. Halanaxis, deal with them.
Oh, they always have such
What?
cool names.
Halanaxis."
I thought you were gonna say La Carlotta, but that's fine.
I get in position behind Theo.
Halanaxis.
The mausoleum at Halanaxis.
And then we'll go in initiative order. Emerald.
How far away is the dragon?
Not very far at all, like 30 feet.
Perfect. I'm just gonna shout, I would prefer you didn't. And cast Phantasmal Killer.
On a dragon, yeah, that's gonna work.
DC 15 Wisdom.
What is a dragon afraid of?
He passes.
It was worth a shot. Successful target must face wisdom on a failed save. You are he is frightened. Oh no, that's on a failed. A succeed, he just takes nothing. Yeah, so perfect. Was worth a shot. It's all I could do really. And then I'm gonna enter a blade song. It was like it was either gonna be perfect or it was gonna be crappy, so I had to try it.
All right,
Yes.
Aridin
Shoot with my crossbow.
at the dragon.
I mean,
I'm just asking.
yeah, it's the only thing attacking us right now, right? He's
Nothing's happened yet. All that's happened is that you guys shot the priestess, and she said,
Oh,
"Halanaxis, deal with
said take
them."
care of it, so I assumed it was you swooping.
His initiative is 3, so it'll be a little while till he swoops.
Also.
Then actually, I don't know. I don't know. No, I'll shoot him with my crossbow.
All right. That's gonna miss.
No. Okay.
The second one was supposed to be a whisper, my bad.
All right, Dirk.
Priestess is getting some more arrows. Because I like this whole 2 arrows thing.
Damn, yeah. Cool.
Get focused, nerd.
Oh man. Illusion spells all have a bit of fleece as a material because you're pulling the wool over their eyes.
Oh, the puns. Okay. It is now the elemental's turn. And he starts to burn really brightly. And it's actually obscuring behind him. It's now harder to see the priestess behind him. And he's going to sort of, hover. He's already sort of hovers. He floats. He's kind of like a genie floats, right? Like Genie from Aladdin, the cartoon.
But murderous.
And he flies forward towards you guys. Who's in front?
I'm probably up there.
No, Theo's in front.
Theo's in front?
As a mammoth.
Oh yeah, the mammoth is in front. That
Oh,
is
that's right, the mammoth is in front. And he flies up to the mammoth. And, he's gonna attack the mammoth. What's the mammoth's AC?
Hi.
It's
3D.
pretty low.
Like
It's
a
like,
million.
30.
it's like 12.
13.
Very low.
Yeah, it's gonna hit for 7 damage.
LOL.
It's gonna hit for 12 damage.
Hang on. I need to write this down.
19 total.
Can somebody keep track of the total of damage?
Yeah, I've got you.
And that's gonna hit for another 12 damage.
Okay, so what's the total, Ben?
31.
Great, thanks.
So he just comes up and he's got 2 scimitars that he just swings very quickly and he's slashing up the mammoth.
Oh my god.
Dick.
Sindrin.
In a bonus action? No.
Who's the closest together out of like all these people?
So as I said, at the far end of the peninsula,
Right.
at the altar, the priestess is standing like this. To her side are 2 priests that are kneeling and praying.
Okay.
Closer to you, there's this elemental, it was called a Myrmidon. It's got this armor that has now rushed forward up to Theo. To your left and a little bit behind you, where Pharaoh pointed out, there is a dragon perched up on the rock.
Can we call him Hal for short?
I'm gonna back up again, like kind of away from this thing that's slicing up Theo,
I'm sorry, Dirk.
and I'm gonna cast Storm Sphere on the prophetess and the people around her.
Alright, what does that do?
Let me just copy pasta it.
Is it actually a strength save?
Oh, it's a deck save. Why did it just change everything?
She passes.
No, actually, this one is strength save.
She still passes. She avoids all damage.
Yeah.
Cool, so she's fine.
But she's in a storm now, right?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius, so I assume it gets the people.
What's the duration? Isn't it just till your next turn?
Duration? No. This is a lasting spell. This duration is 1 minute. 1 minute concentration.
Yes, Ben?
Kyle, I'd just make that a spell card and then write out the damage instead, since there's so much spell text effect
Yeah.
on this.
So, is it 20-foot radius? Is it wide enough to hit the priests?
Yeah, they're like right next to her, so let me roll for them. Pass and fail.
Okay.
It's 1 failure, so he's going to take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
The 4, right there.
And then it's still difficult terrain, correct?
Yes, it's still considered difficult terrain. And
So
then,
half movement speed or whatever.
as a bonus action, there's going to be a little bit of lightning that streaks out and hits the priestess.
Okay.
So, Eve.
Make a ranged spell attack.
Yeah, ranged spell attack. Crap.
So the d20 plus charisma plus proficiency.
Yeah, so let me roll that again. Normal. 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Right, and then 12 lightning damage. That's my turn.
Not seeing the lightning damage.
It's right above it. He accidentally clicked the wrong button, so it rolled damage
Oh,
first.
got it. Sorry. So what was the... Sorry, in that case, what was the other damage to the priest?
The bludgeoning damage?
Yeah.
That's
That's
just
from the initial spell cast.
Yeah,
On
you didn't.
his
I didn't see it rolled. Oh, there it is. 4. Okay,
that's
sorry.
very tough.
So let me add that back. Da-da-da, and then 12. Theo. Theo the Mammoth.
Is the elemental thing close enough for me to gore?
Gotta speak up.
The elemental thing close enough for me to gore?
Oh yeah, it's been slashing right at you. It's right up in your grill.
I'm gonna do that.
Grill.
Gore it.
Hey, grill.
Right up in your trunk.
Oh shit, it's not in the typing thing.
d20 plus 10.
With all that junk inside your trunk.
You got your trunk in my junk.
Wow, that was really bad.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Yeah, okay. I think that's all I can do, right?
Question: are a mammoth's tusks a great weapon? No.
Yeah,
You
right.
can back up. You can take a run up.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I don't have another action. Like, I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm far enough away from the prophetess or whatever that next turn I can try to attack her.
TPK
Because I don't want to
is
attack the
weapon,
dragon,
let's
but
go.
the dragon's too far away to attack. So, Jake, I'm not trying to be a downer, but it's 10 and I'm literally.
I know. Give me a minute. We're gonna do one more round of combat, and then something bad is gonna happen, and we'll have a great cliffhanger. It'll be wonderful.
Dragon's gonna attack us.
The ground's gonna start breaking apart underneath us.
Probably.
No, the
Priestess
golem-
is continuing to chant and holding up that dagger. At this point, the dragon is gonna leap off of its rock, swoop around behind you guys, slashing. His claws are dragging across the rock behind you, and there's like a landslide sort of caving in the path behind you. There's a small hole at the top, but you'd have to climb through these rocks to get out of here now, blocking your path around you. And as he swoops around, he's then going to land in the middle of this peninsula between you guys and the prophetess. So it is, prophetess at the altar with the two priests, the dragon in the middle, then this fire elemental Myrmidon fighting the mammoth right up in the front of your ranks. And he's gonna roar. Pharaoh.
All right, I'm sorry, Eridan, and I break my spell that I cast and cast banishment on the fire elemental because that thing needs to go.
You need to get the hell out of here.
Cool. Charisma saving throw?
Yeah. DC 15.
15? He fails.
Fuck yeah, he's banished! Ah!
Please banish for the next minute.
If I don't break concentration for the next minute, he stays there because he's actually extra plane. Unlike the alligator, which was just an alligator.
It's a big one, but it's an alligator.
It was from the alligator plane?
It's from the plane of Australia. Elemental Australia.
Alligators on the plane. That's where it was from. It's
So
from
if you
the
can
movie.
maintain focus for a minute, he stays gone. Cool.
Yeah.
Wait, who's gone?
The
The
fire
elemental that was
elemental.
fucking you up.
Alright, Emerald.
I don't like dragons. I don't like dragons. I don't like dragons. I don't like dragons. I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna cower it out super hard, and I'm going to cast haste on myself. Boop. And then I am going to. You know what? I'm going to do the opposite of cowered out super hard after doing that, and I'm going to run up to the dragon and swing at it with my scimitar.
Alright.
Where is that button? Here is that button. 19
That'll just hit.
for 8 slashing damage.
Take that.
Haha!
You're barely scratching his scales. They're really thick.
Can I try and put myself on towards like the edge of the bridge, somewhat near the edge of the lava, so if he was to breathe fire, he would either hit me or everyone else?
You could attempt to stand there. You don't know how wide his fire breath is, but
I don't know if it'll work, but at least like, hey, either don't hit me or hit me but less of my friends.
Cool. Alright. Eridan.
I would like to hit evasive footwork. And
What does that do?
a D8 and add that to my AC as long as I keep moving.
Cool.
And then dragon is within sword reach.
Yeah. But you gotta keep
Run up
moving
to
or you
it.
lose that AC.
I'm gonna run up to it, hit it, then turn around and hit it again and run away.
Alright. Give me those 2 attacks, and then it's gonna take an opportunity attack as you run away.
Maybe I won't do that.
No, that's what you said you're doing? Give me those attacks.
Okay. Oh no. This
Nope.
is pointless.
Hey, the
Yep.
second
Sorry about that.
Again,
whole
really
universe is
strong
just-
hide scales.
22 AC.
And is he gonna hit?
It's 22
No, he's
AC.
gonna miss you. As you run away, you feel behind you the heat radiating off of his claws. He's so hot. And
Holy
it
shit!
just misses your back. Alright, Dirk.
So now the big dumb dragon is in the way, and I can't shoot the priestess anymore. So I'm gonna shoot the dragon with arrows.
Alright.
Banish
I'm,
it.
I'm just.
Banish it.
Don't piss it off, Dark. It's really scary.
Hit or miss.
That's not gonna hit.
Has a miss.
Hit or miss.
First one cracks on a scale, and the second one just tucks under a scale and pierces.
For 8.
He barely seems phased. Alright.
Drop in a bucket, but that's how buckets get
The
filled.
priests are chanting and like spinning around. They're now standing up instead of kneeling.
On the priest's turn, they need to do a strength saving throw.
It's a pass and a pass.
Okay, they get nothing. They're fine.
You get nothing.
You guys ever try to fight a Pokemon using only Leech Seed?
Sindrin!
Alright.
Flanker.
I don't know.
What you know, open with your bonus.
Your
action.
storm thing is concentration.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the bonus lightning and hit the priestess again, so I need a dex save. Or no, I need
No.
to roll to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll to attack.
Oh, 13, I don't think so.
13 is not gonna hit.
Okay.
It arcs off of something next to her.
Yeah. And then...
Tieflings are made of rubber.
Commonly
Facts
known.
about tieflings.
I mean, their whole face is a rubber mask. What do you expect?
Yeah. I'm going to just cast Firebolt on one of the priests. Um, 20 to hit the priest.
That'll hit a priest.
14 fire damage.
Right or left?
Let's say right.
Alright.
And
No, you fool!
ignores resistance.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not immunity, but resistance.
Theo! You're a mammoth. There's a dragon in front of you.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna charge it.
Charge the dragon!
Go mammoth, go mammoth, go. Go
Then
mammoth.
tell me what to roll. It's a d20 plus 10 again, right?
Yeah, something like that.
For both of them.
Well, there's a save before you get the other one.
Oh, got it.
That's not gonna hit, and he gets to take that save. He's gonna pass, so you don't get a stomp. You go up into the dragon, and he holds up his claws, and he grabs your tusks, and like stops, and
Okay.
the dragon then is gonna open his maw.
Yep.
Fire breath. Each creature in the area, which is everyone but Emerald,
Am I not literally blocking it all? I'm a large creature.
you can block some of it, so I'm going to give you guys advantage. Those of you that are behind Theo, which is everybody except Theo, you can have advantage on this. A dexterity saving throw.
Good thing about that advantage.
Oh.
It is DC 17.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Kyle, you take a quarter damage, I think?
Yeah, maybe.
It is indeed fire damage.
My God.
It is 56 or half.
What? That's more than my HP max.
Aridin drops to the ground.
Yeah.
My gut.
Oh no!
Wait, can I take a reaction? Just anytime?
Yeah?
Can I mean, I have a bonus. I mean, well, it doesn't say I could cast this spell as a reaction, but it's a bonus action spell. Can I take that? Can I healing word myself not to die?
No. You
That's how healing word works.
You need Warcaster feat to cast spells as a reaction.
Damn it.
Yeah. Bonus actions during your turn.
So Aridin and Pharaoh are now unconscious.
Oh yeah, very.
All right. And as this happens, he breathes fire. Venifer turns around and says, "You're too late, you fools." Imix has, and then she makes eye contact with Sindrin. Sindrin, you immediately recognize, and now that you're looking at her in the face and the eyes, this is Venifer, the girl that you knew, that you met in the streets when you were in the streets of Baldur's Gate,
Gotcha.
homeless. This is the girl that you lived with and you cared for each other. And she pauses for a second, but before she has the chance to say anything else, a giant being of fire swirls out of this sun sphere above the Colossus, spins around it, and immediately, just consumes everything around the altar. Those two priests that were next to the tiefling, they're just instantly incinerated as this colossal fire elemental being appears at the altar, and Vanifer is standing in the center of it, and you just hear this hideous, deep, evil laughter from this giant being of fire.
And there's a faint pop as the fire elemental pops back into being.
I was just about to say. Just add insult to injury.
And this elemental being says, "I am Imix, and I am your death."
Yeah, he is. He's right about that.
I don't know. The dragon might beat you to it, bud.
And that's where we're going to end this session.
We're all gonna die.
Thank you guys for watching.
One of the princes of the apocalypse.
Welcome to the, penultimate episode of Princess. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
No, I think you nailed it there, bud.
Go ahead and, you can comment on the page, facebook.com/Jetsam Academy. You can message the page, comment on the video. Let us know what you think, what you thought, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want to see changed or see in the future. My players, please, tonight, or early tomorrow morning, Rose, Thorn, Bud, thing you liked, thing you didn't like, thing you're looking forward to. With that, we'll see you guys next week at the same time, Tuesday, 8 o'clock Pacific. Thank you very much. Bye-bye now.
Little place.
Adios.